Welcome to My Life YT, guys. Today we're going to be doing some work on the three-wheeler. Stay tuned.
Oh, driving.
Alright guys, we got the three-wheeler in the shop. It's a Yamaha, I don't know, older one. The brakes were locked up on it, so we just jerked it back and forth a little bit and they're unlocked now. But it'll fire right up. We fired it on ether, but this case cover right here is leaking oil out the bottom as soon as we fired it up. So we got to tear this apart and figure out what's going on with it. So, put where we put everything.
Oh, we don't want to lose them all.
Here's a drain fan in case it leaks. And I have a jar in the house. I'll go over that. Jar for the nuts, bolts. So, I'll have to look on the head tube and see if we can see a year. I'm trying to think of how I could do that. I mean, obviously it'll work if I can get something.
Some kind of plate over that.
Yeah. I'd almost have to do a plate on the whole thing, which will run. Can't have it sit out any farther because these bearings running that.
Oh, yeah. So they have that screw even in it?
Mm-mm. I'm assuming there wasn't even a screw in it. So when I had to reach down there, you said there was only one bolt left.
Okay.
And I didn't undo any other ones from down there. Alright guys, this is what we're running into. Somebody had already had their fingers in this build. And if you look at this cover here, this is the cover we're looking at. It was leaking from underneath of it. And if you look at these three bolt holes, this bolt hole, that bolt hole, and that bolt hole are basically in a straight line. And if you look at our cover, this bolt hole, that bolt hole, and that bolt hole aren't in a straight line. This one drops down, so this cover is different. So, and then we actually have another parts Yamaha. So this was a three-wheeler. Somebody made it into a four-wheeler, but it has the same cover that we already have too. So we got to do some research. So what I was showing you on the last time was that this is actually, I actually ended up filling this. I couldn't find one of these that matched these bolt pattern correctly, so I took aluminum fill rod and I filled this and I ground it off so that this surface will mate up to the surface on here. And then I'm just going to use Permatex because you can't get the gaskets for these, and I wasn't able to find one of these that was the correct one, so I'm just going to use the red silicone gasket maker and put this back together, and it should seal up against that mating surface there. So we're just using red RTV high temp gasket maker. We're going to do this back cover first, which is the one that we modified. This has an O-ring here, so we shouldn't have to worry about that leaking. We got the cover on the other side yesterday, and we let the high temp silicone harden up, and so now today we're gonna have to put some oil in it because obviously it's empty, and then we're gonna try to fire it up. I pulled the air cleaner tube off, and I'm going to pull the gas line off to see if I'm getting gas. Hey, it runs, Kaden.
Yay.
Not very good, but
It stinks in here.
yeah.
Let's play basketball.
Thanks for watching today, guys. As you can see, we got the trailer running. Runs pretty good. We do have some back fenders for it, and I believe another seat for it out in the shed. We're going to get those on, and I think this one's probably going to get sold. You won't see much of this. We're not three-wheeler enthusiasts. We didn't do much riding. We don't have our helmets. They're up north at our cabin, so we just kind of did a couple loops, and that was it. But if you want to check in the description below, there's a link to our webpage and
Check us out on My Life YT Facebook group, and we will see you in the next one.